Donkey Kong Land! Now with 100% less land. But don't all countries have some land at some point? I mean, if I swam out a couple of miles into the ocean, into international waters, and I claimed this area around me as being my country, does it have to have land in it? Does the land underneath the water count as the country? Does anybody care? Is anyone still watching at this point? Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant, and let's play Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong's Quest for the Super Nintendo. Why is this going to be different than most of the others of this game you've probably seen? Although I have an extensive knowledge of the Game Boy games, the Donkey Kong Land series, I have never played a Donkey Kong Country game before, nor have I ever seen this game before. So I figured it would be interesting to see the Super Nintendo take on the Game Boy games that they're associated with. Unfortunately, it looks like I had already come up with a file for this. I guess when I originally started it 2.5 years ago, I tried it out for a little bit and either got fed up with it or decided, you know what, this is better saved for a blind LP at some point. And it was long enough to the point where I don't even remember anything from the game, save the one level that I played just to test the recording and everything. So let's get started! 2-player. You can play Donkey Kong Country games 2-player. I wish I knew this going in. So I'm sure most of you have seen my Donkey Kong Land Let's Plays. If you haven't, I've already done 1, 2, and 3, so any knowledge I have of these games is coming straight from the Game Boy counterparts. Including Donkey Kong Land 2, and it looks like the entire overworld over here is exactly the same as it was in the Game Boy game. Which doesn't really surprise me. And even the name of the first level is the same. So I have the buttons and everything mapped to the same controls that they were for the Game Boy game, just so it's a little bit more familiar to... I could go in there? I thought that was a wall. Okay. So that... I'm guessing that was the exact same plot in the Donkey Kong Land 2 game. I'm going to be saying a lot about the connections that this game is making with... Didn't I roll into you? You can do that in this game, right? I'm probably going to be making a lot of connections with the Game Boy games, simply because those are the only ones that I've played up until this point. I can roll through you, I just had to be sure. So, if I say, wow, this game looks a lot better, or this has the same thing that the Game Boy game had, now you know why, although most of you probably do. I also know I can use like a double jump or something to get stuff, and I thought because there were the bananas there, it might have been something up there. I don't know, I'll try to keep a lookout for that. I'm also not very comfortable with the rolling yet, so I don't know how long the rolling is going to stay in effect, because I commented on this in a number of the other games as well. It's difficult for me to judge how... A button. Oh, I guess that's... They're teaching us how to do that, right? I guess so. So I have all the buttons out of place, so if it says A button, B button, Y button, whatever, I'm going to be pressing the wrong button because they're all in a different configuration. And is this one of the cases where I can run this into a door or something? No? I guess not. So... Down. Don't kill me, please. You didn't kill me, please. I'm guessing that's a bonus. Find the toe. Oh yeah, it's exactly the same as the other one. Except the levels are completely different. This is going to be interesting. So we're timed. I'm guessing I have to... Wow, that was easy. You would figure the 8-bit games would be easier than the 16-bit games, but apparently, at least as of this point, it's not. Why is there a rhinoceros on the boat? What can I do with Rambi here? Oh, you can charge. That's interesting. I'm not sure I'll ever actually use that because I'm afraid he's going to take me off of a cliff or something. I assume I can jump off of it, right? Maybe. Oh, so they're not all going to be bonus barrels, they can be hidden stuff. Okay. So I'm assuming Rambi can know you can't ram into them from below. I'm learning things! I don't mind learning things as long as I learn things. Oh, and there was an arrow up there, and I wonder why I didn't see it. So how about we try not running into it from below, because that apparently hurts us. I guess that makes sense. I'm just spoiled by the fact that the Game Boy games I don't think checked for that. Also, the 2s in this game look a lot like 1s. Hopefully that doesn't throw me off. I don't think it will. I don't see why it would. And you have the hero tokens and hero coins. I don't even know what to call those. DK coins, hero coins. I know what that sign means. And I'm guessing you only have the 2 bonuses and... Oh, you get 2 lives for that. That's a target. Oh, is this like Donkey Kong Country Returns, where if you hit the thing at the right time, you get stuff? Let's see. Punch, coin, punch, balloon. How do I want to time this? Missed it. Try one more time. There we go. Where did he get those sunglasses from? I'll have to stay quiet for that next one. Main Brace Mayhem. Was this in the other one, too? I'm also wondering if all of these levels have a warp barrel just like the ones in the Donkey Kong Land games did, and I'm guessing I can do that, too. I remember things! Can I jump from here? I guess I have to not hold the run button. This is going to be fun. I've never played any of the Super Nintendo games for this, so it's like getting a brand new experience on the games I grew up with when I was a kid. Although I'm guessing that a lot of you have seen this game and love it to death, so you're probably going to be yelling at me every step of the way, but I'm just going to be taking my time with it. Because I know that took me all the way back down, but that was the way I was supposed to go, right? Oh, that's a rope! It didn't look like a rope. I don't know if I've heard this music before. Have I? It's difficult to hear. Maybe I should turn the music up next time. But can I slam into you guys as well? No, I guess... Yeah, I think somebody left a comment on that when I was playing Donkey Kong Land 2 that I didn't realize I could grab you. That you can only slam into those guys from the side in the Game Boy games, but you can't do it in the Super Nintendo, so I'm kind of not going to be doing that. Maybe. But I'm really liking how this looks, and can I continuously roll? I can't continuously roll. Or if I can, you broke the chain because they weren't all next to each other. I think it's worth trying again. I have the lives for it. Or if I can throw the barrel, will that go through all of them? It does. That's neat. Don't get an extra life for it, though. So I also realize that I'm probably going to want to save Dixie if at all possible, so if I don't need her, I'll try not to use her. But I feel like I'm going to be missing a lot of the warp barrels. I assume the World 1 has a bunch of warp barrels that you can take if you don't feel like going through the first world just like the Game Boy games did. But of course I want to go... Ooh, you can go in between the ropes. Crotch shot! I can't say I approve of it. Well, at least in Diddy's case. Maybe with Dixie. I mean, you can see her behind it, but it's not really the same. So I'm guessing the cannonball's also the same, where I have to bring it up to the cannon, and that gives... you're not a cannonball. And that's a bonus? I guess so. Oh, how is this gonna work? Throw a barrel? How many of these do I have? I'm guessing I don't have too many. Although, I guess the cannonball does come back, and the barrel comes back too. Is that all of them? I guess it is. They're teaching us things! Oh, this is gonna be fun. So how do I get past you? I guess I wait for you to go. Do they have a little green bandana on their heads? Is that what that is? That's nifty looking. Is there anything interesting down here? It's the G. And that gives us an extra life, right? Sure does. Okay. Good to know that those mechanics are the same. That's going to the left, but I also think that we'll be able to get up there from here. So I'll kind of hold off on going that way. No, we can't. I still need the hero coin, I think. So maybe that's what that is. Oh no, there's another Bonus barrel up here? I guess so. How many is that? 3? I think that's 3. I didn't think there would be more than 2 anywhere. Oh boy, that's a lot of stars. So we go down faster than we go up. So we'll go all the way up, and then we'll go all the way down, and we'll go all the way up again. I think we have plenty of time, so I shouldn't be rushing too quickly. And those cloud effects, man, they're really disorienting if you pay attention to them. We must be really high up on this stupid thing. Only 2 banana coins, though. I seem to remember there being a lot of those in the Game Boy game. I got the life without even looking at it. I don't even know what that's supposed to sound like, if anything. So just making sure we have... Yeah, the exclamation point is the bonuses, and the coin is the coin. I get you. Monkey Museum. I'm sure you're back by popular demand. I guess so. What's this? Try using your team throw with the star. Oh, this is like advice on stuff. Below the letter K, you'll find a reward if you avoid danger. I just want to get an idea of the advice he'll give me, knowing what the thing looks like, so if I get to a level that I'm not sure about, I'll have some idea as to what it means. He's juggling too. Is he juggling Pokeballs? That's interesting. Okay, so I guess he's the advice giver. And we have Gangplank Alley next. Is that the sun in the background? It doesn't really look... Look at it fidgeting! Look at that fidgety sun! I don't know what planet this is on. I always assumed it was Earth. I mean, it's very similar to Earth. Find the token. That may take me another try to figure out what the hell is going on. So, is this a guessing game, or is this just to chuck it at the enemy and see what it gives us? Oh. I guess that works. That's... weird. You jump. I can still roll into you. I like the sound that they make when you jump on them. It doesn't really fit, but it's kind of funny. Is there anything up there? Why would they have this here if there wouldn't be... There is something up there. Oh, it's just bananas. Can I get you off without throwing you? Because I think if you get hurt, you leave me, and I don't want that to happen. Also, were those bananas in the... Are those bananas? Why would they just be sticking out of the ship like that? Why do crocodiles want bananas? And that's the hook we can jump onto. Okay, I remember this stuff. So where does this take me? Nowhere. It's just teaching us mechanics. And there was a life in there. That was nice. That takes us up here. I should have helped. Always hold the run button. Is it getting darker? Looks like it's getting a little bit darker. That may just be me, though. Always hold the run button. Never don't hold the run button. Is there anything down here I missed? Doesn't look like it. It does seem like it's getting darker. I mean, this isn't the first Donkey Kong Country game I've seen, although it is the first one I've played. And I have seen that they do the getting a little bit darker and the effects of the level change as you go on. But it's interesting to actually see it happen. Yeah, the sun is going down. That is a really neat effect. I guess that's why it was... Oh, is that invincibility? Wait, is that really the sound effect for invincibility? I figured it would be something a little more interesting. I guess it's not. So I guess that ran out. And there's a bonus up there that I can't get without sacrificing a hit because I needed the invincibility. Does the invincibility respawn? I'm guessing no, but it can't hurt to check. Sounds like the Buddy Barrel did. Okay, did it respawn? Did I go too far back already? I think I did. I guess we can finish the level and I can come back and we'll see what happens. It sounded like there was a buddy barrel somewhere, but I can't find it. I guess I passed it. Is the death music different depending on who you die with? That's a neat touch. So I want to remember to get the invincibility and have it last long enough that I also realize that I actually did read the instruction manual for this, so there are a couple of little things that it mentioned that I should probably pay attention to, like Dixie holds it over her head, and although in the Game Boy I don't think that mattered, but in the Super Nintendo I think they specifically mentioned that Dixie holding it in front of her means that she will not be able to kill enemies with it. At least not if you run into them. She doesn't hold it like a shield like Diddy does. So I'll try not to die stupidly that way. But no promises, it'll probably happen at some point just out of habit. And I'm also guessing that these are going to get significantly more difficult as they go on. And that's going to take us to this, so let's time it unnecessarily. I think it's going to get faster as the levels go on, at least I would assume it will. I'm also curious to see where he holds that, but then again, when Link can hide iron boots that are so gosh darn heavy that he doesn't sink in unless he wears, who am I to judge? So I remember you saved our game. Do you do anything else? Kong family coins, swimming. Well, might as well save. It's only 8% though. It's not a bad thing. And yeah, it does cost us 2 coins afterwards. Okay. Or did it cost us 2 coins before? I don't think it did. Okay, I figured that much. Swimming. Good to know that you tell us this, and that's exactly what I thought it was. Okay, but it has to be a certain height. Supercharge I figured out, this I figured out. It's good to know that they give us this kind of advice in-game. I wish more games did that without forcing you to go through a tutorial or something. I also love how the math they have on the blackboard is all completely wrong. So, I guess that's as good a place as any to leave off the first episode, considering that, again, we're starting off... Shades of Donkey Kong Land 2, we're starting off every video, or at least seemingly every video, with a water level. That's gonna be fun. But I'm really looking forward to this project. I don't know if I sound like it, because most of the times I'm playing through a game for the first time, I don't have the freedom to say things however I feel like, because I'm concentrating too hard on just learning what's going on. I also missed the hero coin here. I guess I'll go back for it. Oh, there's a life up there. Nifty. There it is! I knew they were going to do something like that. Well, at least it's right next to the checkpoint where I can check it quickly. It's just kind of silly that they'd only wait until the 3rd level to do that. I was kind of hoping that they would save that for late game, but if they're going to be doing that to us this early, I'm kinda... I didn't make it? That's a tougher jump than it looks. I assume Dixie can make it, but I just wanted to see if I could do it without her. That's gonna be annoying. Okay. Dixie... Nope. Let's try this way. Certainly we can get in that... We can't. Are we supposed to fire through there with a cannon? Is there an invisible cannon there? How silly are they going to make this? Okay, how about we go straight down from here? It won't let us. Is it earlier on we have to use the can? What the hell's going on? There's gotta be something down there, right? They wouldn't put that there for nothing. Wrong buttons. Is there a cannon down here somewhere? Cannon, cannon, there it is. I have to go that way? I have noticed that when you jump off of the hooks, they give you momentum in the horizontal direction depending on which way you grabbed it, which is a little bit weird, because I expected to just be able to do it any way you want, so I just to satisfy my curiosity, I want to see what happens if I'm facing this way and then try to jump down. Okay, so that's how it's intended to be done. But that does not give me the coin. Where the hell is the coin? There's a hook up there. What the hell? How do you get to that? There's a hook right there. How the hell? Do I need to get Diddy back? Do I need to do a buddy jump thingy? Is there even one left in this level? I think I got them all. Maybe it's easier to just die and respawn. Maybe. I think I got them all on the way here because I was too much of a dunce. It looks that way. There might be one up there, but I need the thing to get it. I guess I'll meet you back there with Diddy. Oh no, here he is. Okay, so let's run all the way back to the start to get the hero coin at the very beginning, which we were supposed to skip the bonus for to get. So I've learned two things about this more than twice the video length into the recording. That they're dicks, and they're dicks. Talking about the developers in terms of hiding where the secrets are. Diddy, can you turn around? Because I do not want this to... I can't do that? How do I... Because I want to make sure I can still get to the thing, but I don't want to go into the barrel. You're not grabbing the hook. Am I supposed to do a roll jump to get... Oh, there's one up there, off-screen. Because I could definitely see that one. Okay, how about jump, jump, there it is. Can I start select out of here? Do I keep the coin? I keep the coin. 35 minutes! I'm a bit torn as to how to feel about the game at this point. I guess we'll find out next time. See you then.